We have Mr. Misty here, a 19-year-old cat, and he is in early kidney failure and will need to go on an IV. And Mr. Misty has never liked being here. He's doing a lot better today because we gave him some feel away. We want to just sort of take a chance here to show how we handle a cat that's upset and get an IV in the least stressful way for him as possible. So we're purposely leaving him on the floor, letting him rest there while I'm assembling my IV catheter and fluids and things, because for a lot of cats like Misty, being on the table means treatment's coming and they will tend to escalate. They'll tend to get more and more upset. So he's calm and relaxed on the floor. Leave him there until you're ready to really start, doing something. So Debbie, if you want to go ahead and bring Mr. Misty on up here. We've sprayed his towel with a little bit of feel away. He does vocalize a lot, as you can see. I know. Here we go. Now we maybe go ahead and get his towel from his crate.
I feel away this.
Oh, okay. So we're just going to cover him up a little bit so he's a little less agitated. Actually, if we can slide the towel forward so we hook it under his head, and we've got his head protected because of his arm. There you go. So we're using the towel here. Towel so he doesn't see me. Yeah, he's not happy, but at least he's not thrashing. He's not biting. And this way I can possibly get to his leg. As you can see, his leg's here. And I'm protected from his mouth and face. And Debbie's using the towel as a way to restrain him. So I'm going to try. Okay. We also are going to try using these smaller style clippers. They usually don't make as much noise as the larger typical Oster clippers do. So we'll see if this helps. Okay. Not as good as that. There you go. Not gripping his leg tight. Just kind of, just shaving what I need so I can get the job done.
Yeah. And I'm not holding tight, I'm just supporting.
Yeah, Debbie, as you can see, Debbie is not holding tight either. So here's where your handy little hemostat and rubber band will come in. I'm going to use that to help occlude the vein so we can get it to stand up and get the catheter in. I also like to, pre-tape the catheter so once I get it in, I can quickly wrap it around the leg. So we're just going to gently extend the elbow. He's not happy, but at least he's not fighting. I'm not gripping like that. Yeah, I know. Kind of give him a minute or so to de-escalate.
There you go. Good boy.
Okay.
I know.
Yes, Mr. Misty.
I know. Good boy.
Let me see if I can get the catheter up. Okay, got our catheter up.
Good boy. I know.
Flashback. There we go. Very good.
I know.
I know. There you go. There we go. So I'm keeping it. Yep. Touching is minimized. Get this hooked up. Do you have to be a little dexterous to do this?
I know. She touched you.
I know. So take your time with him. Be patient. Yes, he's vocal. He's not happy, but at least we're just keeping it to vocalizing and not physically struggling, which of course is much better for him. He has significant arthritis over the lumbar spine and not escalating his heart rate, which could also be harmful to him. Yes, I know. So we'll go ahead and tape this all in. Yeah, I know. And Mr. Misty's going to get his fluids to help with your kidneys. Yep. That. One thing I didn't get out of the drawer I should have.
Easy.
Hold on, big boy.
There you go. Good boy. I know.
Oh,
I know. You're being tough.
Oh, we're wicked. He can still breathe easily through this towel over his face. As he relaxes, Debbie kind of relaxes how it's holding his head because he can move it, but he's not, because she has it hooked like underneath the chin, he can't tuck and get his head free to bite. And she's using her elbow just to help hold his body in place. But this, to him, feels that he's not being held tight, and it helps him to feel that he is hidden, which is what cats want, and that helps him to feel less upset and less agitated here at the clinic. So, we're doing okay for a sick 19-year-old cat that in all his life has hated being at the vet here. For getting an IV catheter in safely for his treatment. Now we'll put his little splint on. Yeah.
I know.
If I can get the Velcro off. Oh, I
I know you.
That's going to be the tricky part. There you go. Okay, so now we got his little splint on so that way he'll keep his arm forward and allow the IV to run. This is always a frustration, isn't it, with our older cats, especially feisty ones. I know. They curl their body up out of fear, and it's hard for the IV to run. So now we will adjust the IV right. Alright, that should work. Okay, let's go ahead and let him. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of give him a chance and evaluate, your patient after being covered up, that he is breathing okay, and that he's relatively calm. So to transport him back to the cage, we're going to do a little more treatment here. Debbie will cover his head again like that, so he's not stimulated seeing other things in the clinic, and will be relatively more calm going in his cage. Thank you.